Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Glory and praise and glorification to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI QADASH. Barak YAHAWAH, Barak RAWCHAA. HALAHYAM YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI QADASH. And praise and glorification to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM QADASH. And question the Mar said the Apostle Great Milson and teach you well. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 10, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Those are the names of Yahweh is a strong tower, man. No, it's your ultimate defense, knowing this truth. No? Not any other name, not Yeshua, Yahweh, Yahuwah, whatever, Haya. No. The name is Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahawashi. That's the true names of the Heavenly Father and his Son. And that is your main, key, and really only defense. In these last days that we're living in, that we're about to enter into. Or we're in the last days, talking about Jacob's trouble. No, that's your only defense. No, because otherwise, other than that, you're done. It's over. It's over for you, man. It's over for you. Because the thing in this world cannot protect you. No? Hold up. Where is it in the Psalms? The Lord don't keep a tower. The watchman watcheth in vain. See if I can pull it up. Yeah, Psalm 127:1. Psalm the creeds for Solomon. Except Yahweh build the house, they labor in vain that build it. It says Yahweh keeps the city, the watchman watcheth, but in vain. So, only if the Lord not with you, it's nothing you can do, man. No? No matter how much things you get or have, or it don't matter how good you are, or how physically fit you are, how much survival skills you have. Like if you know how to make a fire out of goddamn nothing, or you know how to live in the woods for 30 days, whatever. Or you have a doomsday, you got a bug out bag in your goddamn closet. It don't matter. Because the Lord not with you, you're not going to be protected, man. Yahawashi not with you, you're not going to be protected. No, you're not going to have that defense. You got to be a casualty. Just another casualty. There's Psalm 16, verse 12. What's verse 11? And give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. So man can't help you. Man cannot protect you, man. I say, man can't protect you. It don't matter how skilled they are. Even these army men, these men of war. Hey, they gotta collapse too. Now they gotta get fucked. They gotta be panicking, pissing themselves, scared shitless. Where you said they gotta be strong and a day of calamity? Hell no, man. No, they gotta be scared, man. There's Jeremiah 13:5, man. So you gotta need Yahweh Shema Shai, because only without him, you done, man. It's over for you. You gotta understand the amount of hell the Lord got put upon his people as well, man. The amount of suffering and hell that the Lord about to do upon these people, man. Now let's get that. And go over here. Yeah. Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 2, start verse 2. Jeremiah chapter 15, start verse 2. And it shall come to pass that they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahweh, such as are for famine to death, such as are for death to death, such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. Now, so the Lord got to give them death, famine, captivity, because there got to be FEMA camps being set up as well, so they got to be shipped off there too. No, to the sword, man. So that's a lie. Majority of these niggas out here, man. You 2/3. So that's their lot. That's their portion to be killed off. No, they don't have a choice in that, man. No. In order to be preserved for time, they got to figure out how about Yahawah. Now, the reading on, and now point over them 4 kinds, save Yahweh. The sword to slay, the dogs to tear, the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour, man. Those the Lord got to do some heavy damage. Heavy damage. You know? But Jake don't realize it. Jake don't understand what about to happen to them. You get Isaiah chapter 9. And start verse 19. Start verse 19. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 19. Through the wrath of Yahweh's host is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of fire. No man shall spare his brother, because people could be eating each other, man. Cannibalism got to come back in style, man. Now, a lot of people are comfortable, especially fat ones, who can't control their diet. They could be eating their kids, or their relatives, or your mom, or your dad. They could be eating them, consuming them. They gotta be roasting their ass alive for food. That's something you gotta realize, man, because only at the end of the day, people don't have more. Well, when famine comes, people are not gonna act like they normally do. No, there gotta be a lot of demons out here. A lot of demons. In the flesh, man. These people gotta go ape shit, man. They'll literally eat a dead corpse if they have to, man. To stay alive. Because these people have no standards, man. And again, they don't have Yahawah Bahashaim. They don't have that wisdom, man. They won't give a damn, man. Let's read the proof. And he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand and shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. So they gotta be eating themselves. They gotta eat themselves, man. They gotta be that starving. They gotta eat their own cells. They gotta eat their own body. They gotta eat each other. These are the terrors that gotta come upon these people, man. They get these animals. There's a couple of animals. And there's one specifically. Like when a man, I believe the Lord talked about how like a man and his uncle were in the house. See if I can find this one. I forgot this one a little bit. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Like 10 men were in the house. Or was it in Micah? Okay, here we go. Amos chapter 6 in the star verse. Yeah, let's start verse 8. Let's start verse 7, actually. Amos 6 and start verse 7. Therefore now shall they go captive, with the first to go captive, and the banquet of them that stretch themselves shall be removed. Because these niggas are about to go in captivity, man. These niggas talk all this shit. I like they're the toughest guy in the world. They're going to be sent to a FEMA camp, man. Lord knows what got to happen there. They got some nasty ass Edomites in there. And during that time, be martial law, so they can't, people can't just say, oh, I got to report you to the authority. Yeah, no. Ain't none of that shit, man. Esau going to be going as a madman, sparing none. Doing his weirdo shit behind closed doors. And you can't stop him, man. Oh shit, right out in the public, man. And these devils gotta go full demon mode, man. Gotta become the beasts that they are. The Edomites. How power have sworn by himself, and they're not gonna spare even man or woman, man. No, everyone gotta get touched, man, because this devil, he's perverse. Even the children, man. No, he's perverse, man. Completely perverse. So how much more when his life is on the line and he ain't got no borders or barriers holding him off? No? How much more perverse would the devil be? Reading on, Yahweh power have sworn by himself, saith Yahweh, power of hosts, I abhor the excellency of Jacob, and hate his palaces. Therefore I deliver up the city and all that is therein. And it shall come to pass, if there remain 10 men in one house, that they shall die. So, Lord, you gotta kill them, man. No, these big ass, Jake families, because Jake had a lot of families in the same location. I got big ass, like 5 kids. The mom, the dad, and all that shit. Her sister may be in there too. And the grandma. And they all of them gonna die. No, it could be mass judgments out here, man. We gotta need that protection. We gotta be mass, extreme judgment. And the man's uncle shall take him up, and he that burneth him to bring out the bones of the house, and shall say unto him by the side of the house, are there yet any with thee? And he shall say no. Then shall he say, hold thy tongue, for we may not make mention of the name of Yahweh. Because during that time, hey, they gotta be rejected, man. No, they can't. They're not gonna be allowed to call upon the name of the Lord, because on that day the Lord ain't dealing with it, man. No, because they heard the word Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, man. No, they heard the word, they heard the preaching, they heard the teaching, but they rejected it. So when the time comes, they should even call upon the name of the Lord, man. No, well, some of them try anyway, but the Lord ain't gotta hear them, man. Now they gotta be, that broken. They don't even want to call upon the Lord, because the Lord ain't gotta hear them, man. For behold, Yahweh commandeth, he will smite the great house with breaches, and the little house with clefts. So every house, every Jake house, every house with niggas in it, and all that shit gotta be broken, gotta be destroyed, man. Now, especially when the nukes come. Well, really, when the nukes come, that's when every house will be destroyed. But before that, the people in the house are gonna be divided. Lord said he gotta come with a sword, man. And he gotta spare that sword for nothing. There's Amos 5. That's verse 16. Therefore, Yahweh, the power of hosts, Yahweh saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas. And they shall call the husbandman to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. And all the vineyards shall be wailing. For I'll pass through these, saith Yahweh, because of what? Because what? It's going to be a famine, man. A famine of bread and water and the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. It's going to be mass calamity in all areas, man. Then you ain't gonna be able to get food, water, electricity. None of that shit, man. No stores are gonna be empty. No people are gonna be stealing from one another because of the lack of bread. No, these people don't realize the brutality about to come upon this world, man. Now people think it's all sunshine and rainbows. That the Lord just just loving, compassionate. No. You gotta bring all manner of hell upon these niggas. And guess what? These niggas, they still ain't gonna repent. No? Well, besides the 1/3, everyone else, they gonna be fucking calling on Jesus, taking that seat, man. Now, this is why we hope and pray to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi and can fear Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi and not take that seat hit, man. Now, don't listen to these other niggas out here, these other groups, say, oh, it could be said, it's forced worship. Oh, it's believing whatever you want to believe. Oh, it's sleeping with a white woman. Don't believe these niggas, man. They lost their minds, man. They bugged out. They're crazed. Lunatics. Do not believe them. Don't follow them. Don't go near them because they're corrupt. They'll kill you. They'll literally kill you with that doctrine, man. They'll get you killed. Just like the civic, No, that's just like to see Vicky, man. Now they're going back and say, oh, we're talking about the IUIC. Oh, it was a test run, you know? It was just a test run. Now they're saying that, but beforehand, they weren't saying that. They would say, oh, yeah, you need to take it. Go ahead, take it. That's what they were saying. That's literally what they said. That's what Bishop Nathaniel said himself in a white room. You know, he said it himself. Oh, you need to take, go ahead, take it. And now they're saying, oh, it was a test run. Shame on you, you took it. See, they swapped up, man. They changed like a moon. No, they changed like the phases of a moon, man. That's Sirach 27:11. You know? So don't follow these dudes. Don't go near these dudes. They're corrupt, man. As Scripture says, get that. Now, and the elder apostles say all the time, that's 100% truth. It's evident. It's obvious. And you can't see that, that's on you. 1 Corinthians 15:33, be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. And these dudes are corrupt, man. No, it don't matter how fancy their garments is, how well dressed up their videos are. No, because our videos are rough. Now, we don't have intros. We don't have musical intros and get them all lived up, whatever. Now, we got the theatrics, the histrionics, to liven it up and you do all sorts of jokes. Nah, we just speak the word of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, and that fucks a lot of niggas' minds up because they can't accept that. That was too hard, too rough, too boring, blah, blah, blah. All sorts of bullshit. Excuses. And that gotta lead to their death. But don't follow these niggas, man. Don't matter how enticing they may look on the outside with their all fancy ass garments. Well, not even fancy. Some of them most of them don't even wear garments. They wear t-shirts. You know? Going around acting like these righteous men, but they're wearing t-shirts. Man, come on, man. No, I like that's a garment. Anyway, woe unto thee that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness, it's not light. Hey, the day of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is gonna be a day of darkness. No, it's gonna be gloomy out here, man. No, yeah, it may be a bright sunny day if it happens this summer. No, because we live up north. No, it gets cloudy and cold up here. No, but anyway, if it happens in summer, low wind does happen in summer. Anyway, low wind does happen in summer. I know, Lord forbid, that happens in the middle of winter. Oh man, and we don't want to deal with that shit. The low wind don't happen in the middle of fucking winter, freezing my ass off. But anyway, well, that's what the Lord said. Pray not your flight be in the winter. Man, Lord forbid, Lord forbid. But anyway, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is light, it's darkness, and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of Yahawah be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? So when Yahawashi comes, well, even before Yahawashi comes, it's going to be very dark, very gloomy. Evil's everywhere, man. There ain't going to be no peace. No? So you got to require Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, because other than that, you're fucked. I said it most times, right? I got to say it again, you're going to be fucked. Well, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, you're going to be boned, destroyed, done, over, gone, deleted, disappeared, snapped, dusted, incinerated, burned, destroyed. That's what's gonna happen to you while you have Bahashem Yahawashi, man. No? So let me get to the last one that I'll close out, because I believe I made the point. And this is why you got fear Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Ecclesiastes 12:14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi and keep his commandments. But this is the whole duty of man. To fear Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi and obey his word. If you don't do it, you will die. And that's it. That's it. No? That's it, man. No? Fear Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. You see the evils coming upon this place, man. Wars are brewing up. Civil unrest are becoming commonplace. Assassinations are coming back around again. Prepare thyself in the spirit of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Shalom.